What up, Your Movie Madman, and I'm back. So today is going to be very exciting, I think you'll find. Today is the next video in my Christopher Nolan series. So I've got 3 left. So today we're going to talk about Interstellar. I have it in Blu-ray as well as 4K. If you couldn't tell, I do have both, even though there's a Blu-ray in here, but whatever. We're talking about the 4K though. This is one of Christopher Nolan's clever films, as he does like a clever film. He does like writing stuff and making it clever, which is very clever. There's a lot of beauty about this film. There's a lot of IMAX shots in this film. Christopher Nolan does this thing which we've probably talked about before in other videos, where he includes the IMAX shots in his Blu-rays, so you get full screen bits as well as black bars for your widescreen bits. And there's a lot of that in this film in particular. Out of all of Christopher Nolan's films, I think I might go as far as to say either this or Dunkirk have the most IMAX shots in it. Probably this one, mainly because this one's about an hour longer than Dunkirk, so there's more IMAX screen time in this one. There's a lot of IMAX stuff in space, which looks really good as well. The 4K side of it looks really good. Could tell you what it's about, couldn't I? It's about space. Matthew McConaughey goes to space because there's a problem with dust on Earth, so they have to go to space to sort it out, basically. I don't really want to go too much into it because I'll ruin it. There's a lot of clever stuff to do with time in this, where they have parts where they're like, oh, we're going to go on this planet, and every 5 minutes on this planet is a year on Earth, or whatever the maths is. I don't remember, I've not seen it for a little while, but X amount of time you spend on this planet means X amount of years go by on Earth, or even go by in the spaceship that's waiting just outside the planet, sort of thing. So there's that side of it. Michael Caine is obviously in it as well, because he's in most of Christopher Nolan's films. Jessica Chastain's in it as well. She plays Matthew McConaughey's daughter. Anne Hathaway's in it as well. Casey Affleck's in there too, Ben Affleck's brother. There's not really a lot that I really wanted to say about this film, to be fair. Not because I can't be bothered, but because it's very easy to spoil. So telling you bits about the story is very easy. It's very easy to spoil what's going on. There's stuff set on snow, which looks absolutely amazing in 4K. Obviously there's bits in space. There's a lot of it in space, which looks amazing in 4K. This is what I like to call Christopher Nolan's version of 2001: A Space Odyssey, just without the boring bits and all the classical music and the acid trip at the end. I might even go as far as say Interstellar was better than 2001. I mean, not that that's hard. I enjoyed 2001, but it's a bit boring. It's a bit boring. At least this is a lot more captivating, a lot more visual stuff in here. Obviously, they didn't actually go to space to make this film, so there is elements of CGI in there. Christopher Nolan's very popular for using a lot of practical effects and not a lot of green screens. I imagine this is probably one of his films that he used green screens in the most, mainly because of bits in space and bits where people are bigger or smaller, without going too much into why. But yeah, this is probably the first film with Matthew McConaughey that I saw in that I actually liked. So I used to not be a very big Matthew McConaughey fan, but I've warmed to him recently. He was good in this, he's good in The Gentleman. He did this really bad stoner movie a couple of years back, which was called The Beach Bum, which I went out of my way to watch, and it turned out to be pretty poo. So don't bother with that. But yeah, Interstellar, amazing film, amazing effects. It looks amazing in 4K, and yes, if you compare the Blu-ray disc to the 4K disc, the 4K disc does look so much better than the Blu-ray. It's a really big step up for me. I felt personally, a big step up for me. The details in the dust, the details in the grass, just the details in Michael Caine's really old face. He looks really old in this, especially in the scenes when he's meant to look really old, which helps, I guess. Incredible stuff. Interstellar for you there. It was not a very deep review. I'm really sorry. Could be a bit deeper, but like I said, I don't really want to ruin it. It's got a nice slip cover as well. Look at that beautiful little slip cover it comes with. So that's pretty good, isn't it? I've got Dunkirk and Inception to go. I might dig a little bit more into them because they're a bit more popular, so people would have seen them a bit more. With Interstellar, a lot of people haven't seen it because it's long and confusing and set in space, and you'd be surprised the amount of people that don't like films that are set in space. Losers, that's what we call them, losers. So I've got another book versus film on the way on Friday. There's only 3 of them left as well, actually, so that's exciting. Got some really cool stuff to show you on Monday. Actually, I'm going to be unboxing a few little things for you Monday. I've got to open, as well as I'm going to do a few comparisons on Monday as well. So you've got some good stuff on the way, guys. All right. So thank you for watching. If you could like this video, I'd be very surprised. It's always the same 3 people that like the video. So if you could push the boat out and click on the thumb, that'd be really nice. If you could subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, I'd really appreciate that as well. So I'm gonna go now, and I will see you again on Friday. Alright, goodbye.